Well, I think the history of Fort Mose is extremely important to be told in our community, because when I think about our local residents, I was born and raised here, I really do believe that a small percentage of our residents understand the real significance of Fort Mose and the fact that in 1687, 8 men, 2 women, and a child arrived here, the first freedom asylum seekers, and that in 1738 we had over 100 who were here, and at that point it became the first officially legal established black community in the United States. So the fact that this is here in the oldest community in the United States is just so important. You cannot even, you can't overstate the fact that building the fort here, recreating that for those to see both young and old, I think is critical. And I think it will, within our community, will really spread within the community at large. Our residents who have been here for 50, 60 years, all the new residents that have arrived here. And again, I think that not enough is known about the site and the significance of it within the community. It's nobody's fault because the story has been told, but now that we're going to have the fort recreated here, now you'll have Fort Mose, the Castillo, Fort Matanzas, and it's amazing. This is an extremely special day, and I'm honored to be here and to be a part of it. I do believe that the number of visitors that Fort Mose will see will increase very significantly. There aren't many today, as we know. The team here with the Historical Society does an amazing job with the communication in the community, but it's a little out of the city proper, and there are a lot of sites to visit there, and that's where most people are directed. But I do believe that we're going to see thousands of visitors per day here. It will, once the fort is built, it will continue to ramp up, and I think the numbers will be significant. And when you think about what Charles Ellis spoke about with the 4th and 5th graders who visit St. Augustine, I know when we're all traveling around the country, I run into people that say, I've been to St. Augustine one time when I was in 4th grade. And they remember going to the fort. And now, 10, 15, 20 years from now, when people run into them, they're going to say, I remember going to the forts, to Fort Mose and to the Castillo. And they'll understand how significant this site is, how important it is, and to be able to educate the younger children and the generations to come, while at the same time educating our current residents here of all ages about this site and the work that's been done here, and the fact that it was the first free black community in the country, in the oldest city in the country. I mean, what more can you say about the importance of it?